Hello and welcome back. We are continuing our Steam Next Fest series looking at all sorts of demos. Today we are going to be playing Cross Blitz, which is another deck builder that is on the way. I don't think this game has a release date, but it is coming to early access soon. It looks like we're going through the Fables, play through a hero's story, unlocking new cards throughout your journey. I know nothing about this game other than it's a deck builder. And it's gonna be, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be hard to live up to Heretic's Fork, the deck builder we played probably 2 days ago for you guys. I think the gap between these videos. Heretic's Fork was crazy good, so I have... That doesn't necessarily mean I have high expectations for this game, although I have no reason to not expect the game to be good. But it's just gonna be hard to live up to the highs that Heretic's Fork reached. Redcroft, a mighty pirate who sails through neighboring seas in search of adventure and treasure. Select a chapter, and obviously we'll start with Chapter 1, Fish Out of Water. Wrongfully imprisoned for raiding a supply ship, Redcroft and his pirate crew strike a deal to win back their freedom. Let's get going. Redcroft, the renowned mighty pirate, has been imprisoned. Wrongfully accused of raiding a scale-skin supply ship without exploring the Western Seas, or whilst exploring. The merciless Princess Eingana has confined him and his crew to a desert prison on the outskirts of Scalehearth. With no hopes of escape, Redcroft and his fellow caged pirates fall into despair. That is until a royal envoy arrives at the prison with one particularly hot desert day with a tempting proposition. If Redcroft can procure a long-lost relic from an island situated deep in the Southron Seas, Princess Eingana will pardon them of their crimes, restoring their stolen freedom. However, no seafarer has ever returned from this mysterious island alive. What dangers await our notorious red-bearded pirate on the dreaded Isle of Dragon's Belly? Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z! Why'd we have to go all the way over there? Couldn't we have just, like, is there not a port, like, here? Finally out of that hellhole of a prison. Alright, we're a lion. So we're to be errand boys for the princess, eh? Fine by me, anything to win our freedom back. But as soon as I get to Swindler's Wharf, I'm down in a mug of grog. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Oh, we'll be alright. If we make it around the horn, we'll be alright. Sorry, I just love sea shanties. I love pirates. I've talked about it on this channel before. Sea of Thieves, one of my favorite games of all time. I go hard for pirate stuff. Explore the hex map by moving along each of the pathways that connect each node. Pathways will open as you win battles or view events. Select a node, to move your hero to it. Press the corresponding green action button to interact with that node. Need a tutorial again or hide all future tutorials via the options menu. Use the mini-map to get your bearings. The flashing marker is your current location. Each square represents a different section of the hex map. Use passage nodes to move between areas. However, keep in mind that you won't be able to access the entire map in this demo. Gotcha. How do I... Oh, okay. I was like, how do I get out of here? Very, very cute and good pixel art. Very reminiscent of something like Into the Breach, maybe, out of the gate. Which is not really what I was expecting, but always a pleasant surprise to think of Into the Breach. Let's chat. Hello, good fishman. Redcroft and his crew finally arrived at the pirate haven of Swindler's Wharf after a perilous journey across the western desert. Unfortunately, there's little time to unwind with Abraxas, Princess Eingana's loyal advisor, watching their every move. Ahoy! Home sweet home. Think I'm done with desert sightseeing for a long, long time. Aye, Captain. Feels good to be by the sea again. You said it, brass. The salty breeze bolsters the soul. Right you are, brass. Brack! Grog and gambling, aplenty. That's Rigbeak. I can't do the voice acting, man, I'm sorry. You pirates are filthy. You call this decrepit shantytown a home? It's not very nice. I've seen sewers cozier than this foul cesspool. You always think of... Are you always this much of a drag, Braxy? Lighten up. You are to address me as Abraxas, pirate. How about you calm down? That's the same angry anime symbol that appeared in On Guard, which was another game that made me talk about Sea of Thieves. It's like poetry, it rhymes. By decree of Her Royal Majesty, Princess Eingana, you are to show me the utmost respect. Or have you already forgotten the compliance curse we placed upon ye and your ragtag companions? One step out of line and your lives will be forfeit. I'll see to it personally. Alright, Squidward, calm down. Easy there. We're just poking a bit of fun, Abraxas. We don't have time for fun. We must reach Dragon's Belly with great haste. No one has ever come back from this, and you signed up to come with us? Well, we ain't getting to that godforsaken island without a ship. Admiral Brass. Yes, Captain. Any idea where we can get our hands on a seaworthy vessel? That'd be a tough one, Captain. Lots changed since our time spent behind bars. Let's ask around town. One of the local cutthroats is sure to know where we can find a ship or two. What? Off to the local riffraff. Ha, a fine plan. Let's go, boys. Let's go fight. Play. A friendly inquiry. Hello, Donkey Kong. You there. Lou the Ape. What do you want, Big Beard? Me and my friends here, we're looking for a ship. Any idea where we can find one? You think you have the sea legs to man a ship? You're making me laugh. I don't take too kindly to chumps laughing at me. Why don't we settle this like real pirates? Fine by me, I'll mop the deck with you. Here we go. Music is great. Gotta say, the presentation, very, very impressed so far. Turn order. Select a card to play. Rock, paper, scissors. Paper. Damn. I like how they had an explainer for rock, paper, scissors, just in case you aren't familiar with it. You begin each battle by drawing 3 random cards from your deck. This is your starting hand. You can replace any of these 3 cards to draw a new random card from your deck. This is called a mulligan. Hold on. I'm doing that thing where I read but don't actually process what I'm reading. You begin each battle by drawing 3 cards. Sure. You can replace any of these cards. You can place any of the 3, so I can replace up to 3 of them. Makes sense. Because you start with only 1 mana on your first turn, and it costs 1 mana, or it costs mana to play cards, it's generally a good idea to aim for a starting hand of lower cost cards. Okay, so it's sounding a lot like Hearthstone. Starting hand. Select cards to replace. Spin Blade. Deal 1 damage to all minions. Pirate. Cutlass Swine. 3 attack, 1 health, 3 mana. Rush and Dual Strike. Don't know what any of those mean. I assume Dual Strike means you hit twice. Rush, don't know. Maybe you like go first. And Rigbeak. 1/2/1. Flying Battle Cry. Draw a pirate, then reduce the cost of all pirate minions in your hand by 1. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of both of you. Alright, well, you know. Sure, I guess. I don't know if we carry cards over between hands. I assume we don't, which is why I got rid of those cards, because I would have liked to have had them eventually. Player turn. Battles are turn-based, with each player using their turn to play cards. Cards are played on a battlefield composed of a 4x4 grid. Each player has half the grid to play their minion cards. Your side is blue, the opponent's is red. Okay, okay. Getting some Marvel Snap vibes, getting some Gwent vibes. To win a battle, you must reduce your opponent's health to 0. At the start of each turn, you'll automatically draw a card from your deck. 10 cards is the maximum you can hold in your hand, so you only draw 1 card per turn. You do hold on. So I kind of regret dumping those cards, but maybe they'll come back around. There are 3 types of cards. Minion, your battle units. Placed in the battlefield, they have power and health values, unlike other cards. Spell, cards with varying effects instantly trigger when played. Okay, now I'm getting some, like, Wild Frost vibes. And Monster Train vibes. It all bounces off of each other, you know? Trap, special cards that trigger under certain conditions after being played on the field. You've activated my trap card, Yugi boy! All cards cost mana to be played. The mana cost is displayed at the top center of the card. Minions attack in a straight line, within the confines of their own column, towards the opponent's side of the battlefield. If no enemy minions are occupying the column, the minion will strike the enemy hero directly, inflicting damage equal to its power. Press the Blitz button to begin the combat phase. Your minions will strike in order, from left to right, front to back. After the combat phase, it's the opponent's turn. play a card, simply drag it from your hand onto the battlefield. Minion cards must be placed in one of the grid squares. However, they will only attack if placed in the appropriate row based on their attack type. Where we like playing Pokemon now? There's different types of minions? Excuse me. Spell cards will trigger when dragged and released anywhere on the battlefield. Trap cards function similarly to minion cards and must be placed on the grid square, but they won't activate unless a trigger condition is met. Most minions cannot attack on the same turn that they are played. This status is called slow. An hourglass, maybe rush means you do attack on the same turn. An hourglass hovering over a minion card signals this. On your next turn, when entering your combat phase, the minions will attack. When a minion strikes an opposing minion, the striker will take return damage equal to the opposing minion's power. Final page. Your max mana pool increases by 1 every turn, capping at 10. Your mana replenishes every turn. Try to spend as much mana as you can each turn as there's no carryover. As the battle continues, you'll have more mana available to play higher cost cards. I am on board. Okay, so we've got 1 mana, right? I don't know where I would see that. Oh, probably right here. So we can do a spin blade, or a spin blade. And over here we've got a classic swine. Well, let's go ham on you and end our turn. If I were to end my turn, I guess I click Blitz to end my turn. Alright, you've got a pirate recruit. He's a 1/1 lad. You've got another pirate recruit who's a 1/1 lad. I'm gonna draw a card. Give me something good, but also like this, the spin blade will be fine. So I will put. I want to do this. Get your crusty asses out of the way. And then I will get my own pirate recruit out there. Why don't we go right there? And we're out of mana. I don't know why it's Blitz instead of like end turn, but whatever you say, man. Arrgh, I'll get you, or I'll gut you. You still got 1 mana left, so you're gonna put another pirate recruit out there, you weirdo? What if I just spin blade your ass for the 3rd turn in a row? Or I could put the rush. This minion attacks the first turn it's summoned. That is what that means, and that is very good. Or a ship cannon. Inanimate means you cannot attack or gain power. After you summon a pirate minion, deal 2 pyro damage to a random enemy. Well, I would like to kill all of these guys. Dual strike. This minion strikes twice. So we would take 1 damage, but you only have 5 damage. So it's like probably worth it to get you out there, but at the same time, I'd rather just take no damage. I was worried. I should have paid attention to that. I was worried that would kill my own minion, but that was why I played it first last turn. But that's okay. I think that's still a good trade. We killed 3 of theirs and 1 of ours. But I'm waiting on you to like play something other than just as many pirate recruits as you can possibly play, which I mean you might not actually be doing. Okay, why don't we get? Ooh, yeah, we already looked at you. We can only afford to play 1 of these things, so why don't I do this? Well, you only have 1 health though. Oh no, are you a minion? I guess you are, because you're a unit. So are you gonna die when you hit this guy? Dang it. Yep. I'm dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I forgot about the smackback attack. So you're gonna attack. Rude. Alright, that's pretty good. And then next turn we can. I don't know why we drew a card, by the way, but we can summon the Seafaring Ape. I'm sorry, is that not who we're? I guess we're going up against Lou the Ape. I can look at your known cards, but you don't have any, or at least not that I see. I might be able to click around up there, but I don't feel like doing that right now. So we don't do any damage back to you. It's unfortunate. Draw a card, gain 2 armor. I don't think we need that. I think I would prefer to Battlecry. Give your other minions +2/+2. Are you a pirate? No. I really wish I could play both of you, but I mean this guy's gonna own your ass. There's no doubt about that. Oh, there was one left! I'm dumb! Wait, why? I should have only had 6. Oh, he was 5 mana, but I just saw the 6s and was like, oh, he's gonna cost 6. My bad. Alright, let's draw a card. Alright, let's draw a card. Alright, let's draw a card. GG. You're so dead, it's not even funny. Okay, cool combat system. I'm on board. Love the graphics, love the music. Everything's an A+ from me so far. Just another little sea whelp biting off more than it can chew. We have defeated the enemy, and we have destroyed at least 3 of your opponent's minions. Level grid. Power up your heroes with the level grid. Each time you gain a level, you'll earn a level point. Spend your level point by selecting a level node on the level grid. How many times can I say the word level? You must move along the designated node path when making your selection, unlocking each node in sequence for each column. Select the highlighted nodes to see which upgrades you are currently available to you. Each column is aligned to a deck archetype or a different playstyle. Mix and match how you spend your level points. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind. I am recording this very late at night. Or go all in on a single archetype. The choice is yours. There are a few types of level nodes. HP Boost increases the hero's maximum health. Card acquires a new card. Blitz Burst acquires a new Blitz Burst card. Everyone loves a good Blitz Burst. We all know what a Blitz Burst is. Don't pretend you don't know what a Blitz Burst is. You've been blitzing and bursting since you bursted and blitzed out of the womb. You know what I mean? Reset all your level points by pressing the respec button at the top right of the grid, and all of your level points will be instantly refunded, but all previously acquired cards and upgrades will be taken away. So is that free? We can do that as many times as we want? That would be sick. Pirate Party, so this probably gives us more cards. Blood Boil, Bombs Away, Cannon Barrage. Well, I want a card. Give me a card. I got a Barrel Mutt. 3 mana, 1 attack, 4 health. Combat start. Draw a random pirate minion from your deck. Every turn? That's pretty good. And then, oh, I can look before I... Oh, makes sense. Increase maximum health? Nah. Battle Cry and Death Rattle. So Battle Cry is when played, Death Rattle is when destroyed. Add a bomb to your opponent's hand. I like the sound of that. I didn't even look at the others. At the start of your turn, fire a friendly cannon. And that also sounds good. I mean, and sure, health is always good, but I like, Alright, let's continue. A not-so-friendly inquiry. Oof! Shiver me barrels! You lot are stronger than I thought. That'll teach you to laugh at the mighty Redcroft. What? You're the mighty Red... Why am I, like, doing a British accent? Stop. That said, they said you drowned out in the Western Seas. Do I look drowned to you? Now back to business. Where can we find ourselves a ship? Out with it! We've got new cards. I didn't read what that said because I tried to click on my new cards. The blasted sea spout sentries, rounding up so many pirates and the like. But if your heart's set on sailing again, try asking some of the other folk further into town. I'll warn you though, most of those scallywags ain't keen on handing out information to strangers. Nothing a bit of roughing up can't solve. You truly are a simple-minded brute. Oh wait, that's Abraxas. Whatever. I just want you to like stop glowing. Okay, let's go to this chest. Give me something good. No whammies. Juice me, squeeze me, tease me. Ingredients acquired. Ingredients can be used to meld new cards. Used for mana melding. A bit of pirate silver. Bite down on it to make sure it's real. Used for mana melding. Hey, it's used for mana melding? I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess this is used for mana melding? Oh, he's the greatest to ever do it. The Talon of Fierce Dragon. Extremely sharp. Used for mana melding. I mean... Let's get some pieces of 8, shall we? Oh, I got all of this. I'm dumb. And now away we go. We have like an even larger map, so we're kind of like dungeon crawling a little bit. I think we're here, right? So, ooh, this is extremely up my alley, I must admit. Let's go do another battle. We are 20 minutes in already. There was a lot of dialogue and reading at the start. So we're probably about halfway through this video. We'll see. Certainly not going to get as far as I would like in this game, or in this video, but that's the way she blows. It's a demo, after all. Confirm. Select a card to play. Skizzer me timbers. You cheaters. You're reading my inputs. Starting hand. I've got a ship cannon, a spin blade, and a seafaring ape. Every time I see that, I think it says sea farting. I also definitely meant to get rid of that, and I forgot. I don't know why. I thought I had to click continue first. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You making fun of my new pigtails or whatever he said? Alright, you've got a 2-1 coming out. I would like to save a spin blade, but we do have multiple in our deck. But if I do this, you'll just die, so that's fine. Get blitzed. Sid the Squid, by the way, is who we're fighting. I'm glad they didn't give us like a meandering conversation before we just started the fight. Don't try it. I have the high ground. I told you. Okay, he buffed his homie. Do not like that. Why don't you give me one of these and one of these? What the hell? Is it like every time someone dies? This world is so fucking fucked up, man. We're gonna sink ya! I don't need the barks every time you summon a card, man. That's gonna happen a lot. Now, give another friendly unit 1/1. But you don't have this. Now I'm like getting like Inscription vibes. I'm telling you, man. Every game echoes other games. 3 of 3. The problem is, you're annoying. That's the problem. And I can't. Okay. We're gonna do this. I need someone with rush. Oh, but you have rush. I'm dumb. But you're still gonna... I don't want to have you attack because you're just gonna die because as soon as you take damage. But now I'm taking hella damage. Uh-oh, Scoobs.
Ruh-roh raggy.
Alright. We've got Admiral Brass. Tough. Which means he takes 1 less damage. Cool. And he rushes. After you play a pirate minion, give it +2 power and rush. Okay. I can get on board with that. Really wish you would hit one of the dudes doing more damage, but at least now Admiral Brass isn't going to take damage. We're going to sink you. No, you're not. Don't try it, son. Alright, we have taken over 50% of our health before we've hurt you at all, but I believe things are starting to turn. In fact, why don't you give me, like... I can't play both of you, that's so fucking cringe. Oh my god, because then I'd get 2 cannon shots and you'd be so dead, you don't even know how dead you'd be. Alright, well, one of you's gotta go. I'd rather take you out first, I believe. Ooh. You're really good to play into open spaces. There just weren't any open spaces for us to play you into, sadly. But now we've done 2 damage to you. We've taken your heaviest hitter off the board. You're slow as hell. See if I care. Alright, I don't even know what you just did, actually. I kind of care. Okay, now you're like getting close to killing my cannon, which is really annoying. I would like to play 2 cards this turn, because it would probably be my last turn with my cannon. And by 2 cards, I mean 2 minions, specifically. So give me, like, a pirate minion, or... Yikers, dude. Give me something good. It's not quite what I wanted, but the armor actually honestly goes crazy. And you're a minion. So let's do this. But we lost our cannon. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. That's so cringe, dude. That's so cringe. Why do you have 3 health, bro? So what do? You give everyone rush and +2 power. I mean, that's super good. Like, that's crazy good, don't get me wrong. I think we're about to go ham sandwich, as the kids say. And now I'm the last one standing. Oh wait, oh you're like sunken. What the hell? Oh, why can't I hit you? But I only gotta hit you for 3 damage. Well, you're gonna die if you hit me, right? You're donezo? You don't even know how donezo are, and you got rushed and +2'd? You're about to get so overkilled, it's not even funny. Can this be Inscription where I get bonus points for overkills? Alright, that was a significant step up in difficulty. No, I'm not saying it was like, oh, it was so hard. But compared to the first fight, that was like a different game. Defeat the enemy when in 20 or less turns. Destroy at least 3 of your opponent's minions. And take 15 or less damage. Cool. Do we have any level points? No. I didn't read the dialogue, I apologize. Looks like your fancy slacks were no match for the mighty Redcroft, Squidface. That peddler. He tricked me into buying these patch-ridden pantaloons. Silence! Tell us where we can find a ship, now! You think I'd know? I've been beached ever since my last captain was blown to bits by that scurvy dog, Coxswain. Coxswain. I think that's how sailors say it, right? Coxswain? If it's a ship you be looking for, go talk to one of those big-headed info brokers. Those two-faced crooks know anything going on in Swindler's Wharf. An info broker, eh? We've got an event, a battle, and a card shop. And we have $1,200 dues. Let's go to the event. Hello, Rigbeak. Redcroft's dead. Drowned at sea. Ah, shut it, Featherface. Smack. Rumors spread like wildfire here, so don't be fanning the flames. It's a real shame, Captain. Who knows how many of these blokes think you kicked the bucket thanks to that nasty gossip. Aye. Wonder who we have to thank for that. Ha! Don't glare at me, pirate. I like the character design. You sealed your own fate by acting against Scaleheart's crown. Besides, if you're as skilled a pirate as you claim to be, you shouldn't have much trouble restoring your former notoriety. Drink, fight, and steal. Can't imagine becoming a famous pirate requires much more than that, no? It's apparent ye don't know the first thing about true, respectable pirate in Braxy. What, no chastising because I didn't call you a Braxis? To be a mighty pirate is a lifelong ambition. A captain's reputation is everything. With fame comes respect, and with respect comes loyalty, power, riches, and more. At least that's what some of us think. Aye, but don't be mixing up fame with infamy. My reputation is what it is because I followed the Red Code. The Red Code? You fools follow a code for your seafaring thievery? How absurd. That we do, Braxy. Not all pirates follow a code, only the honorable ones. And there ain't that many of us. The Red Code forbids us from looting the less fortunate. What's the honor in ruining the lives of the common folk just trying to scrape by? And it sets the grounds for relying on your own strength to overcome whatever's blocking your path. True greatness is won with your own 2 hands. Alright there, motivational poster. Your old man set quite the precedent, eh? See gods bless his soul. So you had a pirate father. I suppose the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. My pa was a lot of things, but he followed the code till the end. And he was loved by all sorts. Commoners, fellow pirates, traders, all of them. Don't you be making a mockery of him, unless you want to deal with me. Humph, ruffian. Alright. Did I get anything from that? Cringe. So we have like a kind of a choice of which way we want to go. I mean, I assume that's where we need to go. So that's probably where I'll head. Gasp. Alright, Donald Duck, or Daffy Duck, excuse me, customers. Welcome to Cinderella, or Cardinella's Card Market. Your one-stop shop for cards, and more cards. Nice to make your acquaintance, ma'am. She's card crazy. Welcome to the Circus of Values! That I am, you annoying loudmouth creature. My cards are the best you can buy, and the prices are to die for. You don't say. I do say. I say I do. Now let's get the show on the road. Take a look at my wares, please, I insist. Captain, might be a good idea to grab a card or two if we got the funds. You never know what kind of trouble we'll be getting off into exploring Swindler's Wharf. Aye, Brass. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to look. Okay, can I just shop? Don't just look, my good Beastman. Buy! Beastman is a good name. Don't you have any burning desire to bolster your collection? Wouldn't you like to be prepared for what dangers may lie ahead? A rough-and-tumble pirate guy like yourself needs a wide array of wonderful cards at his disposal for any and all situations. Don't you think? Well... Yes, see? Now open up that fat wallet of yours and let that money sing! You won't regret it, I can promise you that. I've got the best cards. The best. Okay, a cheap card would be good, because our cheap cards kind of suck. After you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. You would be good to keep in the backline. That's something we haven't really fucked with yet, is like backline cards. Maybe maybe for our 1 health guy that hits kind of hard, that would be good. 500 each. Draw a card, deal damage equal to its cost to all minions. If we have an expensive deck, that's good. Draw 3 cards, gain 10 armor. That's crazy good, but it's also crazy... Like, we're rarely gonna get to use that. But I will... Well, I want this one first, so if I can only buy 1, which I should be able to afford both, but I don't know. Okay, they are gonna let me buy more than 1. And I have 500 left, but honestly, I'm like, why don't we just, Oh, you have more cards! What a concept. Brown Tooth. Death Rattle, add a random pirate minion to your hand. That's good. Battle Cry, restore 4 health. That's real good. And then you're just a little guy. Who takes... So if you get hit by a 1, you actually take no damage. Oh, that's so good. Hold on. I'm kind of like, I want 2 of you, but I also want more of you. I'm gonna get another one of you. A true card fanatic. You know, there's a lot to be said for keeping a thin deck. Don't get me wrong. But, I just like I liked those cards. I like the stock, you know what I mean? A Fairy Mary Hello. Rigby, don't be rude. Well, what a mighty pirate you seem to be, Lion Boy. This should be fun. We're 33 minutes in. This might be our last battle. I might see what the next area is like, but boy, I'd watch where you're pointing that fancy blade of yours, miss. Some might mistake a gesture like that as a threat. Ah, your concern is touching, but I'd worry more about yourself. That fierce look in your eye. You're twitching for a duel, ain't you? On guard! On Guard's a great game. You should go play it in Steam Next Fest, even though it's going to be over by the time this video is uploaded. I'm sorry. Go watch my video. It's really good. I mean, I haven't done Rock yet, but like, I'm gonna ride Scissors till it wins. Draw. Random pick. Get fucked. Skill issue. Alright, well, Admiral Brass honestly goes crazy hard. I don't think it's the worst idea to hold him to guarantee we can play him turn 4. But at the same time... But also, like, there's a pretty good chance I draw someone else I can't afford. I'm gonna see what I get here. Did we really just draw Rigbeak after discarding Rigbeak? In battle, equipped relics are represented by icons next to your hero portrait. Hover over a relic to check what it does. Remember, your opponent can equip relics too. Always consider the relics an opponent is using before playing cards. I have no relics, but you do. Combat start. Triggers after pressing the Blitz button. Deal damage equal to the number of cards you've played this turn to a random minion. That's extremely good. That's extremely annoying. After your opponent plays their first minion in a turn, deal 1 damage to it. That's also extremely fucking good and extremely fucking annoying. Well, you're the only thing I can play, so I could have played this, but there'd be no point. And I can't afford you. You have 12 health. That's so cringe. I said this would be our last one. I'm honestly afraid that we're gonna lose. Give me some more armor. Draw me another card. I could have played Rigbeak, but... So what? You're gonna deal 1 damage to the first minion I play every turn? So you're just gonna die. Honestly, keep drawing and keep stacking armor. I think this is like... He's not playing anything either. Through 2 turns. Alright, finally. You get a Brigade Cadet. It's a 2-1. And when you destroy a minion, you get stronger. Right, we've got 3 here. I really want to play you. You're gonna do 1 damage. Annoying as hell. And I would like to play this. I fucked it up. I should have done that first, but they're probably gonna... Whatever. There's no good answers. Both of those relics are so strong. I can't believe this is the 3rd fight. Loot ripe for the taking. What the fuck, bro? Oh, and you rushed? That's cringe. Add a copy of a random card in your opponent's hand to your hand when you kill a minion. Alright, I kind of want to like play as many minions as I can, but I can't. I can literally only play... Hopefully you hit him. Thank you. Now you're gonna die, but now we can play Rigbeak. Draw a pirate, then reduce the cost of all pirates by 1. Ooh, okay. So if we draw a 1-cost card, we could play you. And now we're dealing damage to you. And we did draw a 1-cost card, so we can hit you again. I didn't mean to keep looking at their... I assume this is not a permanent discount. That'd be pretty sick if it was. Alright, I'm starting to feel a lot better. This cannon, I feel like, is our win condition. It's extremely good. We just have to make sure we play it at the right time. And even though it worked out well for us this time, it didn't really work out that well for us. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, actually this did stay cheap. After you play a minion, give it +2 power and rush. What the hell just happened? You're like encased in stone? Are you still gonna activate though? You are, okay. So you're gonna die. You're also gonna die, but I think that's a fine trade for me. And we're gonna do 1 damage to you with Rigbeak. I think it's Jover. You can't get out. You can't get enough cards out there fast enough. And I mean, never say never, but all right, Rigbeak's gone. Sad days. No need to play that. But I mean, this is gonna be... It's Jover. You're about to take 8 damage. You're actually about to take 12 damage. You're actually dead this turn. GG, no read. GG, go next. Team's trash. I feel like we kind of crushed that, to be honest with you. We did that in, what, like 5 turns? 6 turns, maybe? Defeat the enemy when in 10 or less turns. Destroy at least 5 of your opponent's minions. Bitch, they didn't play enough minions. I beat them too fast. Take 12 or less damage. Done. Level grid me. Increases maximum health. I mean, that could probably would be pretty good. Destroy a random enemy minion. That could be very, because that's really cheap, and if you use that on like a healthy boy, it's extremely good. But honestly, just health me up. I'm unstoppable, you hear? Alright, we're in a new location. Throw down the fancy weapon, fairy. You've been beaten. God, this wasn't supposed to happen. Also, we're not in the new location yet. I just remembered we still have to go down there. Grub told me this was going to be an easy job. Jeff Grub? Who the bloody hell is Grub? Wouldn't you like to know? Catch you later, lion boy. Wait, we ain't done talking! Captain, she said it self! Aye, after her, gang. I bet Grub's the boss. That we will not get to see, tragically. Mana Forge. Okay, let's see what this all's about. What this is all about. It ain't often you stumble across a big ol' furnace sitting out about in Swindler's Wharf. Aye, Captain. This looks to be a special type of furnace. Did you just come to gawk? Hello, Mulder? I'm trying to work here. Oh wait, sorry there, pal. Didn't mean to offend. Excuse me, sir, but do you happen to be a Meldon smithy? A smithy? I'm a Meldon master. Best there is. Name's Mulder. Pleased to meet you, Mulder. I'm Redcrop, and this is my first mate, Admiral Brass. Humph. Captain, we should ask him if he's willing to do business. Master Mulder here could make some new cards for us, and skilled Mulders are hard to come by. He ain't the most friendly chum I've met, but if he's as good as he says he is, then I'm an all-in. Doubting a master's skills, eh? Where'd you learn your manners, Redbone? It's Redcroft. Your name could be Red Dolt, for all I care. But I'm willing to meld for almost anyone, as long as they got the ingredients and a recipe. Appreciate the help, Master Mulder. I was wondering what I was gonna do with all this junk we've been collecting. Only a fat-headed fool would call these precious ingredients junk. You got a lot to learn, Red Crow. Enough chatting. Let's get melding. I agree. Let's get to melding. So this is the ingredients I have. My god, there's a lot. Holy fuck, it's like I'm playing Final Fantasy. Okay. So we're just like crafting cards. You're a 1/6 for 3 mana, you're a 2/3 for 2 mana, you're a 2/4 for 3 mana. I have 8 of 4, 8 of 4, 9 of 4, 4 of 2, 8 of 1, 10 of 2, 3 of 2, so we can make whatever we want. We could do this and then potentially... So, hold on, I'm doing math in my head. I'm doing math. We can get both of you. Hammer, hammer, hammer. An armor fairy. Whenever another friendly minion takes damage, gain +1 armor. Okay, so we can make like a super unit, and then let's get your ass. Love the graphics. This game is very, very good. This will pack a punch. It doesn't have a release date, unfortunately. I think I already said that, maybe? Summon a ship cannon behind this minion. That's the best card in the history of video games. Holy shit. That's so good. I gotta remember that when the actual game comes out. Because I'm going to end this video here. We are 44 minutes in. I love this game. I think it's great. I wish we knew when it was coming out, but I imagine it's soon. Let me just double check the store page. It just says to be announced. It doesn't even say coming soon. It's pretty rare to see to be announced. But it also says it's going into early access. So hopefully that means it's coming relatively soon. Like within the next few months, ideally. Because this game goes crazy. I love the art. I love the music. I love anything relating to pirates. It's a fun interpolation of, or interpretation maybe, probably an interpolation and an interpretation of all of the deck building card games that have commanded the zeitgeist for the last few years. And you know, you can tell that it's like riffing on all of those things while also being its own thing. And I respect that. And I don't have a single complaint about this game. This is one of the highlights of Steam Next Fest for me, and I cannot wait to play the full version of this game whenever it does inevitably come out. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. Leave a comment down below saying, hey, love the voice work, or hey, maybe you should stick to your day job. Day job, my god. Maybe you should learn how to speak English as well. That's probably a comment you want to say. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.